No, I think that I am not with an Alec Guinness. I am not a Laurence Olivier. I don't make any pretenses to that. I think that I can interpret the common man very well. I think I can interpret frustrations of what I call the earth man. And there are maybe 15 good roles in me. After that, I will begin to repeat myself and become a bore. When I begin to bore myself, I'll just yank out and go behind the camera and stay there.
You know, that just reminds me, there, in an interview I did with Truman Capote a couple of weeks ago when he, well, shortly after he had finished Murder by Death, he said, but writing is a primary art and acting is a secondary art anyway. Having done both, would you care to make that kind of a categorization?
Well, geez, I mean, first of all, the man can't even write screenplays. So what is he talking about? And he shouldn't even. Acting is, a lot of actors put it down. Acting is a very noble art because what an actor does is he actually takes human situations, interprets them, and makes us feel for ourselves and feel about humanity. A book is one thing. Where, I mean, a writer can take 300 pages to develop a character, where an actor has to, in 45 or an hour, get a whole life, a whole history. And I think it's one of the more noble arts. It's a gift, and I think there's far more great actors around than there are writers around. But having done both, I'd say they're both necessary. I mean, geez, I would like to write for maybe the next 10 years and then just perhaps edit or get involved in someone else's writing. I didn't spend 6, 7 years, which I think they were well spent in the fact that I got to see what it's like not to be too successful, and how it's taught me that I don't want to go back to that particular mode of living anymore.
You know, that success also brings vulnerability with it. I heard you say something this morning to a group of press people. You said, I'm not special, I'm just lucky.
Yes.
Now, I passed it on to a press friend of mine who says, that sounds calculated to me. He wants you to like. I said, I like him for that. And he says, and he wants you to like him. That's a calculated answer. Isn't it crazy how cynical many people become, especially people in our business?
Yeah, I don't know why. I wish they would take things at face value. When I say that I am lucky, it is lucky. Don't just think it's a freak accident. That everything happened. That film just happened to come out. It's one thing to get the film done, to have it turn out well, have it turn out critically acclaimed, have it turn out financially successful, and now I think it's a total miracle, and I am lucky, and it's a matter of timing and luck, and if he wants to hate me for it, well, I really have to laugh it off because, man, this has been an incredible, funny story, and I'm laughing at myself, and when I stop laughing at myself, I'll laugh at you.
Okay.